Hi guys, Alex here with MDPen. Thank you for tuning in. This video today is kind of a follow-up. We're talking about RF microneedling in the new year, new skin. And for today's video, I wanted to expand a little bit more on the science of RF microneedling. And when I'm speaking of RF microneedling, I am talking about the intensive system from NDMed, which is what MDPen carries. We do provide full training for this device when you purchase it. We have very skilled educators who come and spend a day with you training your staff. This is all hands-on. So it's a wonderful device, wonderful learning opportunity, expansion, huge return on your investment as a provider, but also an amazing treatment if you are considering having it done. And if you are looking for an NDMed or MDPen provider in your area, we can also help you. So definitely check that out on our website. We'll have some links and whatnot that I'll be sharing if you are interested. If you want to learn more about NDMed and you are a licensed professional, I'll give you guys a link where you can schedule a meeting with a device specialist with our company for more information. So when it comes to the NDMed Intensive, the Intensive is the specific handpiece for RF microneedling from NDMed. And keep in mind, these NDMed platforms, they come in a pure and a Pro. The Pro is the larger standing system on wheels, but both devices, whether you buy the Pure or the Pro, have two sides. You can have a handpiece on the right and the left side. Most people will buy at least two handpieces when purchasing the device, and we'll go over all those options with you. But most people always start with at least the intensive handpiece for RF microneedling so they can like hit the ground running. And when it comes to the intensive handpiece, this is different from microneedling, guys. So this has the radio frequency behind the needle. So you're sending that element of heat into the skin. This is how you get better results, more tightening, and you're able to do less treatments. So where you might be doing microneedling in a series of 4 to 6, oftentimes you can do 3 sessions of intensive. And I went over that more yesterday. So again, check it out. What I will say with the Pure device, which is the smaller, it is movable, but it's more of like a tabletop device if you plan to keep the system in the same exam room. This intensive, the needles go up to 3.5 millimeter depth. The Pro, which is the larger standing device on wheels, this one goes up to 5 millimeters, guys. So if you're planning to treat a lot of well-healed surgical scars, stretch marks, cellulite, I would definitely look into getting that Pro. You are going to be able to go up to 5 millimeters with that one. So definitely awesome in that sense. And we can help you figure out, you know, which one is best for you. Again, as I said yesterday with the science, this is an RF microneedling system that can treat hyperhidrosis, cellulite, hyperpigmentation, things that are typically pretty difficult to treat with microneedling or with other RF microneedling devices on the market. NDMed was the first FDA approved, and it's on its 3rd generation handpiece. So they have really perfected this system, guys. Also, what I want to say as far as technology and science is this one has some amazing safety features. If you haven't heard of the term impedance monitoring, this is what the NDMed Intensive has. So what it has is this controlled energy based on that individual patient. And with the impedance monitoring, this is a skin self-adjusting safety system, so it can control the energy flowing through the needle. And it's going to monitor how things are responding. This is an amazing safety feature. These are non-insulated needles. However, with the intensive system, you are not full-blown treating every bit of skin that needle touches as far as the epidermis and all the way down. What it's really going to target is where we want to be at the dermis. So this is where you have the highest flow of deep dermal heating and energy. So this is also technically like a safety feature. I do want to give you guys a code today because, as you know, I'm big on MDPen Skincare, and this is a code that will save you money in our retail store. So definitely use it. I'll get a little bit more into skincare as we talk about intensive and the sun. All right. Is it safe to use for all skin types? Yes. So along with these great safety features, you're going to be able to treat all Fitzpatrick levels, skin types. So not a concern there. As I said yesterday, it does have pre-settings that make it really easy, especially as you're learning. But you can go in and change those pre-settings, like always adjusting your depth, always adjusting your energy. You want to kind of be between 62 and 70 degrees. Those are the sweet spots of where you want to be. You can control the passes with the pedal. So you can be in charge of using the pedal, or you can put it in a pulse mode where it's just going to keep going. Typically, as you become an advanced user, you get used to things, you can go into the pulse mode. But the pedal is great for first-time learners. So as you're making contact with the skin, you always want to have that contact and then push the pedal. And you're going to get in the habit of doing that. So getting into the needle cartridge, for those of you that don't know, these are 24 gold-plated needles on the intensive system. So that's what they are. Now, keeping in mind that you have the variable pulse mode, it's basically breaking down the energy into milliseconds. Variable pulse mode. And what this is doing is also really controlling the comfort for the patient. Now, you always do want to numb them. You're still going to use a nice prescription strength numbing compound. If you're not sure how to go about, getting one locally, we can help make suggestions for you. But of course, you want your patient to be comfortable. And by numbing them with that, you shouldn't have any concerns as far as them not, getting through the treatment and whatnot. There's not a lot of contraindications when it comes to RF microneedling, but they do exist. And there are a few more than there would be with regular microneedling, because again, you have that element of heat. So you do want to ask about, pacers, metal implants in the face, and other things like that are important when you're considering this. Yes, feel free to ask questions, guys, in the comments. Happy to answer. Let's get into a little bit of skincare. So when it comes to the science, yes, we opened microchannels. So you still want to use PRP if you have access, whether you're injecting or applying it topically, get it into those microchannels. This is a treatment that's done on dry skin. So you do want to wait to apply that. But once you have finished your passes, you can get in there. When it comes to passes, you only want to do about a 20% max overlap with the intensive. So your passes are pretty tight, close together. On Fitzpatrick's 1 and 2, you don't have to be as cautious, but try to always get in the habit of about a 20% overpass, because you're not doing cross sections like regular microneedling. You're not doing 3 or 4 passes. Hi, Shen. Thank you so much. Awesome. So skincare post intensive. Still love the copper HA mist. As soon as you've put your handpiece away, go right in, mist them down. 3 pumps is totally fine. It'll disperse, cover the full face. Then I like to go in with, depending on what condition you treated, but I do like the Tighten and Lift with the intensive, because a lot of times we're doing RF microneedling for that tightening, skin sagging component. So the Tighten and Lift is really awesome to use after the copper HA mist. It's a really thin serum. It's going to absorb nicely. And then you're going to go in with that human-derived growth factor gel and give that nice layer of added barrier protection as your patient is leaving the clinic. And this is going to give them that nice sense of moisture. They won't feel too tight. And it will also calm down if there is a mild sunburn sensation. The other cool thing about RF microneedling is because of that heat, the blood is coagulating. So you don't have the amount of pinpoint bleeding that you can often see with regular microneedling. Oftentimes there can be no pinpoint bleeding with RF microneedling. So for some people, it is a much shorter, let's say, social downtime, but it's still not, it's not much, you know, it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing to really like keep you out of work with most positions or jobs, unless you have like an outdoors job or something like that, of course. Oh, Shen, I'm glad you love the mist. Yes, the HA Copper Mist is a big hit. People love it. Here's that link for the growth factor gel. Here's the link for the Tighten and Lift. So thinnest to thickest mist serum gel. And check out that NDI kit. Yes, it's for the eye area, but it's for the full face. The NDI kit is really awesome post RF microneedling treatments. And even if you guys carry another RF microneedling device in your office, you can still set up a skincare account with MDPen as a professional. I'm happy to help guide you. So reach out to us. We'll get you set up, open a skincare account for you, and you can always go in and buy our skincare to use post-procedure with the device that you carry. But yes, it's called the NDI kit on our website. It's already discounted by 20% in the retail store. But if you want to set up a professional account, reach out to us separately, because if you are a professional, you don't want to continue shopping as retail. Thank you guys so much. Happy 2024 again. I look forward to seeing you for more lives. There will be at least 2 to 3 each week. So stay tuned for that. They do stay up if you can't make it on time to the live. We do monitor them. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Oh, I see a note here. Hi, Alex. Can you explain more about the Super Skin Contest? Sure. So the Super Skin Contest is only for MDPen professionals. Look at our social media accounts to see how you can enter. It is based on before and after photos, so you do have to be using our devices. MDPen or NDMed, we want to see your before and afters. This is a really amazing contest with a huge, huge prize for the winner. So look out for that. It will end, I believe it's February 11th, Super Bowl Sunday, it will end. And we will be choosing the winner shortly after that. So check it out. It's not something that's difficult to do. Hopefully you guys that are professionals with us are already taking really great before and after photos. So choose your best, enter the contest, DM us if you have questions. MDPen CO is our Instagram account. You can also, of course, find us on all these platforms. So it's called Super Skin. You're going to win a bunch of those Ultra Glide serum products, back bar and retail size. And you're going to win a day with us in your office with the NDMed device, treating, I believe it's a large amount of patients. I want to say it's like 10, but we don't even have to do 10. That's a very long day, but it's up to you. You will win that. So look out for it. Again, this is a really big prize, guys. Thank you for reminding me of that. And we will have more information coming out for Super Skin. Super Skin ending Super Bowl. So definitely enter by then. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye.